difference in the response IQs. What the Bulldozer coming out here, accompanied by the very, what shall we say, the very excited little backhoe is what she's called.
Nice. Bulldozer's developed an entourage here in Remix Pro Wrestling. As you mentioned, the first time I believe we've seen the little backhoe here at ringside. Quite the lively pair they are.
Lively is one word for it. I don't think I have to tell you, I think this whole Bulldozer nonsense is ridiculous. These fans, of course, losing their minds for some idiot running around. He's got a damn hard hat on, and he's dancing around. He couldn't cut a rug with a damn box cutter, if you ask me.
Well, I think this match was put into place a little bit as a punishment to the Freebird Bryan Cross. If you notice the size difference, Bryan Cross being forced to pay for some interference in past Remix shows. Big Rick laying down the law.
And here we have in the ring here. I guess they're going to get funky, I suppose, in the ring here. And I don't know
those dance moves.
Bulldozer's going to show us how it's done, I guess. Well, he knocked her over, I guess. Oh, good. Look at these idiots. I look around here, I see everyone standing up. They like this, I suppose. They enjoy this.
And a cheap shot from Bryan Cross looks to get things underway.
And a Pearl Harbor job right from the beginning from Bryan Cross, and I love it. This is how I'd love for Remix Pro Wrestling to start out. He's taking it to Bulldozer. As you mentioned, Ike, Bryan Cross, this is a bit of a punishment from Big Rick. The Bulldozer is undefeated. The streak is alive here in Remix Pro Wrestling. We're seeing it right now, and God.
But now Bulldozer with a big scoop slam. Cross goes down.
And Bulldozer setting him up. He'd love to set him up for this big old, whoa, big elbow. Here we go. This could be it right here.
Talk to Bryan Cross a little bit in the back. Believe it or not, Chris, the man plans on running for president in the year 2026.
Well, get in line is all I have to say. Bryan Cross, you know, we talk about Bulldozer being undefeated, but Bryan Cross, no slouch himself, only lost twice in Remix Pro Wrestling history. And the two individuals that beat him as he takes a little time out on the outside are Logan Shulo, currently in the WWE, and Remix Pro Wrestling champion, Chance Prophet. So come on. He's got a hell of a record himself, and Bulldozer's going to take it to him right here on the outside.
Cross had been very frustrated, wasn't able to get to the top on his own, joined up with the Headless Horseman, still in search of gold at the moment, though.
And Bryan Cross wants nothing to do with the Bulldozer. I think this might
Shoves
be
Steph Leopard right in between the two of them.
Well, this might be part of his strategy, and of course, yeah, there it was. Attacks him from behind. The Bulldozer, the thing about Bulldozer, he's an idiot. He's a complete moron. That's why he's led to the ring by some little harlot dancing around, shaking her, you know.
Fans love him. The fans love him. Remix Pro Wrestling loves him, but there he caught a big turnbuckle post to the face.
Well, I remember a fellow in the 40s over in Germany that the fans loved quite a bit too. Doesn't mean that you're doing the right thing if the fans love you. This is professional wrestling. We have Bulldozer coming out juking and jiving like he's the African dream.
Construction worker's dream, I'm sure, nonetheless. Cross and Bulldozer outside. Referee Jake Clemens applying the 10 count up to a 5, I believe. The competitors need to get back in the ring here.
Well, the Headless Horseman, they want to take over Remix Pro Wrestling. You can't do that if you win or lose via countout.
Cross has a hurdle in his path. Tonight it's Bulldozer, and then he hopes to get his eyes back on the gold that all the Horsemen are looking after. We're going to see them in tag action, of course, later tonight. The Remix Pro title on the line tonight. A lot of great matchups. This card is stacked from top to bottom.
Well, I was just about to say the Bulldozer not having a great showing, but he's firing back now. That's what I was going to say. Like, this guy's an idiot. I don't even know if he feels any pain. Look at him. He's just straightforward. Oh, listen to this. This idiot.
Rubbing the shirt right in Cross's face there. Follows it with a big chop.
That's unnecessary. You don't need to mess with the man's ring attire. Bulldozer setting him up here, goes for the splash, eats a little buckle on the way.
I think Cross was lucky to get out of the way of that one. I think this one was over if Bulldozer would have connected on that. Fans here, 700, 800 fans here tonight.
Ooh, and this could be it here. Bulldozer Mania might end tonight. The streak, the remix, the Bulldozer streak could end tonight.
Cross with a cover, doesn't hook the leg, only gets a 2 count. And you got to wonder with Cross here at ringside, how far away are the Headless Horsemen? Is that playing in the back of Bulldozer's mind in this one?
Well, how could it not? I think that's one dynamic that we're going to see all throughout the night tonight, because if you face one of the Headless Horsemen, you face all of them.
Steph Leppard, of course, we've seen her attachment with Matt Connard. Wants to take the Headless Horseman gold all the way around, and she's got it. Just stole the hair clip out of the little backhoe. We've got a little outside action as well as inside the ring action.
It's pandemonium out here. This is Remix Pro Wrestling. We got a brawl going on in the ring, and Bulldozer is fighting back again. There's no quit in this man. It's ridiculous. Look at him.
Clubbing away, big rights, big lefts, all connecting with Freebird Bryan Cross.
He's clubbering. This is a very important match, Ike Eastwood. Oh, here we go, and the tide just turned just like that. It's that easy to turn the tide in a match, but this is a very, very important match because we got 2 guys in the ring right here. Cross has to win this match, but Bulldozer can't lose. This guy, he's on a roll.
Well, the repercussions for Cross, you got to think Gory, Connor, the rest of the Horsemen all in the back watching this one close. If Cross doesn't come out on top, he might get a worse beating in the back.
Well, let's talk about what we're seeing here. I think Cross is doing the right thing. He's really taking it to him. He doesn't care about the rules, obviously. And he's just, I don't know that Bulldozer has faced such a dirty pool player before.
And the longer this match goes on, Bulldozer's not exactly a small man. The big guy's going to start to get winded the longer this one goes on tonight.
Well, I cannot attest to his size, Mr. Eastwood, but I will say his stamina is probably not as long as Bryan Cross's.
Splash uses that 300-plus pound frame to put Cross down in the corner.
Cross is in trouble here. If he hits this, this is over. And somebody call the foreman, because the Bulldozer just dropped himself right on his own head.
Missed with the rolling pin as Cross, almost on the announcer's table, says he's too fast for that fat loser.
That's absolutely what he said. I love it. I love this attitude. I got to say, as the night goes on, I have a feeling I'm going to get a little further and further behind the Headless Horseman. I love this ruthless aggression we're seeing right now.
A lot of talent in the Headless Horseman, but a gang mentality behind them. A lot of fans are not impressed despite the talent.
And Bulldozer is hurting. He is in big time trouble, and you can feel the air went out of the room. And the fans trying to rally behind the Bulldozer. I don't know if he's going to do him much good at this point.
Bulldozer trying to get back to his feet. Cross looks to be trying to pull him up to set him up for something big here if he can get the weight up.
Oh, Bulldozer can't even stand. He's in that front chancery right now. His air's being cut off. Knowing Cross, he might have that cinched up a little on the illegal side of town.
Referee Jake Clemens in there. Bulldozer, he might not be able to continue. Cross might have him with this.
But look at the body positioning that Bryan Cross had at the beginning of that chancery. He was blocking the ref's view. The ref had no clue what he was doing to Bulldozer.
He's got the weight coming right down across his neck. Somehow Bulldozer, though, able to keep some form of conscience.
This idiot. You know, the thing about Bulldozer is he has less brain in his head than everyone else. He requires less oxygen in his brain than most people.
Well, he's putting on a hell of a match. I wouldn't call the man an idiot for that, the way he just tossed Cross across the ring like that. Big clothesline.
And I agree with you. Bulldozer playing toss across right now. Bulldozer firing back, charging up for the 3rd or 4th time in this match.
And who would have thought a man the size of Bulldozer would be able to get a leg that high up, kicks Cross right in the head.
And we're going back outside now, boys.
We've still got the ladies on the outside of the ring. Steph Leppard, the little backhoe, staring each other down.
Of course, Bulldozer don't know how to wrestle. He's going to throw him outside.
Give him a minute.
He can't keep it in the ring.
Well, if Cross can't get back into the ring, he won't have to wrestle. Bulldozer doing very well. Here he goes, the big man.
Are you kidding me?
Suicide dive.
That was 350 pounds, just threw the top and middle rope right onto Bryan Cross. He's dead.
Flattened like a pancake, I'd have to say.
He is dead.
Wow.
Neither one of them are going to make it back.
A little bit of everything in Remix Pro Wrestling. You never know what you're going to see. And Dozer back to his feet. The idiot, as you mentioned, Chris, looking remarkably smart here tonight.
Well, I don't know if he looks smart, but I'll tell you what. I don't like him. I probably never will, but he is one hell of a performer. Good grief.
Bulldozer tosses Cross back into the ring. Uh-oh, taking that 350 pounds to the top.
This guy going up top now. Bryan Cross turns around just in time to eat a clothesline, Ike Eastwood, and this is it.
Gotta be it.
And the streak is alive. Like I was gonna say, the streak's still alive.
Half a second away was the big Bulldozer. Thought it was over. I think everyone in the arena thought it was over. The fans on their feet.
How in the world is Bryan Cross still on it? He's on his feet. And again, Bulldozer going for that flipping maneuver.
Cross hanging on for dear life. Spine buster puts him down.
Oh, the streak is alive. Bulldozer still undefeated. What does Bryan Cross have to do? Like, what does he have to do to put this idiot down?
That's a good question. You know, both of these guys, veterans here to Remix Pro Wrestling, wrestle in a lot of different organizations, actually. Neither one of these guys want to give this one up. In our opening bout here in Throwdown for the Pound 9, a big right elbow catches Cross to the face, going for the choke slam now.
Bryan Cross just cannot stop the momentum of the Bulldozer. Oh, he's going for it.
Back
he's going to go up top with that big, wide load about to come down on Bryan Cross. If he does this, Bryan Cross is going to explode like a tube of toothpaste if he lands this.
Tit for tat, tit for tat. Both competitors back and forth. Bulldozer, if he hits this, might finally get it. Steph Leopard holds the little backhoe, and Bulldozer notices, gets that distraction for her man. And
what I say, he's an idiot. If he would have jumped off and landed on Cross, that could have been it, but he looks on the outside with the little backhoe.
As much as I want to disagree with you, Chris, I can't.
Bryan Cross with a low blow the ref didn't see. Just lays out the Bulldozer, and this could be it. He's going for it. The streak is over. The streak is over.
Eat, sleep,
Freebird, Bryan Cross.
Break the streak is what Bryan Cross just did.
Is this an omen for the night that we're about to see, Ike Eastwood? Let me mark it down right now. I'm going to keep a scoreboard right now. Headless Horseman 1, Remix Pro Wrestling 0, and the Bulldozer is dead.
Fans here at Marietta, Ohio, not too happy with the final decision in this one. Steph Leopard all smiles.
And Bulldozer's not getting out. We've never seen this. We've never seen the Bulldozer laid out like this. He made the mistake. Bulldozer made the mistake. He had the match in his grasp, and he looked out. And Steph Leopard doing her job as the manager of champions and distracting the Bulldozer, and it cost him. And the little backhoe is upset.
Reaching out for her wrestler. Slow back to his feet.
And he is hurt. He is hurting. Ladies and gentlemen, the streak is over.
Fans here in Remix in disbelief.
Showing their respect for the man that has given so much. It's not over for the Bulldozer. Don't get us wrong. The Bulldozer will be back, because that was one hell of a match. But the streak is over. Headless Horsemen on their way. All right, Bulldozer, it's not your retirement match. Come on.
The man needs his hard hat. Do you have his hard hat, Chris?
I don't have the hard hat.
I think
You idiot.
I thought you had it, Chris.
Get out of here, you schmuck. Go to the back, loser.
I think he heard you, Chris.
I don't care if he heard me. I'll get out of here faster than he can chase me. You're kidding me? This idiot loses the match? This idiot loses the match, and now he gets his music played. He's in here with this stupid gimmick over his head.
A little bit of a sign of respect, if you will, from Remix here. The fans love the guy, and up until tonight, he had been undefeated.
Well, I'll hand it to him. That was one amazing performance, and I guess what are they gonna do here? They're gonna get this hat to some kid. Oh, good. Off to a great start, sweetie. Wow. Starting off right. She's gonna fail the third grade after that.
Bulldozer gives the little fan a hug.
Little backhoe running around, shaking her God knows what. I sure as hell hope that they cut this idiot out.
Guy can wrestle. If it wasn't for Steph Leffert, he'd probably still be
He
undefeated.
can wrestle, but it's over. Streak's over.